So this is the Euro Pound analysis for Monday, the 12th of February. Now, let's have a look at where prices may likely go. So we did see we posted these lower highs, had a move downwards. Didn't had a true test of the 88.51, had a brief break below the 88.20, below 88, and we've had a very strong move through 87.83, bringing us all the way down to 87.50. Trade below 87.50 into the high 87.30s. I think our lows was in around 87.37, from which we saw this bullish move come back into this market. Now, from there, we pretty much stalled at the 200 period moving average, a brief pullback down towards a test of the 8783, from which we used it as a springboard. We didn't have the test on the way down, but on the way back up, we used it as a springboard. So in reality, what we have done here is we've posted a low, higher low again, which is a bullish sign, higher lows. So we've got low, higher low, further upside continuation. And we've had this move back up above this 88.51 all the way up to 88.74. From 88.74, we had a brief pullback down towards 88.51, from which we used it as a springboard for another test of 88.74. So we've pretty much formed a bit of a bull flag, have the potential break. Now, if we can break and hold above the 88.74, we're looking for price head towards that 89.14, a successful break from which we're looking for price head up towards that 89.45. And if we do a break above 89.45, we are looking for prices to head up towards the 89.80 before looking for price head towards that 90.24, which is a very strong psychological level from 2017. If, however, we do break down in prices, we do see a bit of a breakdown in prices again. We were looking for price head back down to the previous swings in the market, so in around that 87.83, 87.50, break from which 87, and a break from there 86.63. That pretty much wraps up the hourly time frame. And let's just have a look at the monthly time frame. So if we head over to the monthly time frame on the Euro Pound, on the Euro Pound monthly time frame, we are in an uptrend, even though it is pretty choppy. So we formed a bit of a low there, had a strong move upwards, had a brief pullback, strong move upwards, formed a bit of a double top, had a brief pullback again. As we can see with these wicks over here, these large wicks pretty much stop around the 90.24, which was an important level from 2017. As we can see, we've not had the sell-off. Instead, we've oscillated in around this trading range here. So we're in a bit of a trading range on the monthly time frame, because we've not seen a break of 90.24, and we've not seen a significant move down, possibly even below the 866 is free to go back down. So there's a degree of indecisiveness here on the monthly time frame, but overall the euro does appear to have the upper hand against the pound. So if we head over to the weekly time frame, and as you can see here, we've been in a pretty tight trading range here for a couple of weeks now. So 90.24, lower end of trading range. As you can see, we've oscillated between these 2 points. Overall, we see the move upwards, pull back, formed a bit of a double top in around there. We're still operating in the shadow of let's just clear this chart up. We're still operating in the shadow of this bearish candle here, so we've not invalidated the high. We've traded below the low on a couple of occasions, but it's mainly wicks. We haven't seen significant close below the low, heading back down towards our 8663, possibly heading down to our previous swing lows in around this area here. So again, we'll see how we develop from this trading range, whether we can see the further upside continuation, or if we do see the breakdown. Overall, the euro is strengthening. The most recent trend here does appear to be the upside with these weekly candles. So we do appear to be heading upwards. So we'll see if we head up to the 90.24, and if we can break it this time to head towards that 91.42. Now, if we head over to the daily time frame before wrapping up here on the Euro Pound, over to the daily time frame. Oh my word! It's difficult to say much about this. It's a lot of chop. You can see here the trading range looks a lot larger here on the daily time frame. Again, we've traded below the low trading range. More recently, we've come down towards a 400 period moving average. From the 400 period moving average, we've found support, had another test near the 400 period moving average, from which we found further support, further upside momentum. So we'll see how prices continue to react within this trading range here on the Euro Pound, whether we can find further upside momentum to test the highs of the higher end of the trading range around that 89.45, 89.80 before looking at 90.24. But overall, yeah, it's just pretty much just range bound. There isn't much else I could say that hasn't been already said in regards to Euro Pound, so I'm just going to wrap up the video there. So thanks for watching.